Hello and welcome to another Pulse-Fired Gaming video. My name is Brandon, and this is the Resurgent-Class Star Destroyer. Wait a second. Hold on. What is this? What? No, get this out of here. This is the Resurgent-Class Star Destroyer. So, let's talk about this real quick. First and foremost, where does this model come from? This model is a Star Wars Armada scaled Resurgent-Class Star Destroyer, and at 285 millimeters, it is a crazy, crazy beast. This model specifically is designed by Ethan Laroith. It's available on resinengine.com as an STL, and you can go and purchase this yourself and print it out, and it prints in two pieces really easily. We printed this on an Elegoo Saturn, and it printed just fine. Didn't really have any failures at it at all. Let's take a look at it though, and let's talk about why we started with the other one. First and foremost, there is an Imperial Star Destroyer next to it, so you can see it's quite a bit larger. It's going to be similar in scale to if you watched our what is it? The Malevolence video. It's a very similar size to the Malevolence. It's a very big ship. Now, we had this one in the back to start out with because prior to us getting this Resurgent class model and us really diving into what was available these days, this was the best Resurgent class that you could download for free. I think we got this one off of 3D Warehouse, and we kind of fixed it up to make it more 3D printable, because the 3D Warehouse stuff is not really 3D printable by default. But this was in early print, and until I bought this new one, that was what I had to represent the First Order. But let's take a look at the Resurgent class here. Starting from the tip. You can see in here, it's well paneled. We haven't had a chance to slap too much paint on this yet, so it looks kind of bland, but the details, if you look closely on there, the paneling and the details, it's all there. It all looks really great, and it's just a look at the main hanger, man. Very nice, very liney, angular. This ship is pretty dang awesome. I think everybody knows about the Resurgent, but I'll read the brief glimpse of it on the Wikipedia. The Resurgent-Class Star Destroyer is also known as the Resurgent-Class Battlecruiser, or the First Order Star Destroyer. It was the iconic model of Battlecruiser and Star Destroyer built by Kuat and Tralla Engineering. It saw service in the First Order Navy in the unknown regions. After the signing of the Galactic Concordance, based on the Imperial-class Star Destroyers of the Galactic Empire, it featured advanced weaponry, and its extreme size represented the might of the emergent First Order through the galaxy. It was still considered a new model in 34 ABY, which is the beginning of The Force Awakens. This thing in universe was 2,915 or 15 meters long, which makes it almost double the length of the Imperial class Star Destroyer. And it was well equipped to basically be two Star Destroyers. It's kind of silly that we had this, and then in The Rise of Skywalker we get the Zeiston, which is technically also double the size of a regular Star Destroyer. It just was incredibly lazily produced because they basically took their really high quality Imperial 1 class Star Destroyer model from Rogue One and then said, quote unquote, that it's double the size, and then added a big gun to the bottom of it. The Resurgent, I think, was a much better representation of what people could say is the new Star Wars. It clearly was more starfighter focused, because not only does it have this huge hangar in the bottom, but in here is a hangar system as well. And it was, I think, a great way to bring new people in and say, hey, this is Star Wars. The resin engine Resurgent class is a great model. I think it's a good value. I think I paid 9 or 10 euros for it, and then printed it on my own. I supported it myself using auto supports, and even with that, we got no failures on the engines. Because this part is flat, I wanted to make sure that this was straight up at the gap to ensure that it mated correctly. So that's why I'm assuming that it was printed like that. Yeah, all in all, Resin Engine has, along with Ethan Laroith, brought another great model out, and we're excited to print it out. If you have something to say about the Resurgent-Class Star Destroyer or the new sequel trilogy, feel free to leave it in the comments below. If you like the video, like it, and hit subscribe so you can stay abreast of all of our new content. It's just what we do. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.